Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode in this series. Today's topic is Don't Believe Everything You Think. I would like to start with a short story of a couple of sentences, and then I'm going to ask you to imagine that it's happening to you, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, so first, the story. Imagine you're walking down the street, big street, lots of traffic, many lanes, and from the opposite direction, on the other side of the street, somebody's approaching you. And it's a person you haven't seen for a very long time. So you're very happy and you try to get that person's attention. Going, oh, and the person is coming closer and is not reacting. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the same story. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and imagine this is happening to you. Okay, so close your eyes. You're walking down the street. Big street. You choose a street. Lots of lanes, lots of traffic. Person coming from the other side of on the other side of the street, from the opposite direction. Somebody you haven't seen for a long time. You're happy to see him or her. And you try to catch that person's attention. So just imagine. It's happening to you. You choose the street, you choose the person. The person is coming closer and is not reacting. Keep your eyes closed, stay in that situation, and answer the following 3 questions. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? And where in your body are you feeling this? So what physical sensations are you experiencing? And only when you know, you open your eyes. So if you need a bit more time, feel free to pause this video. Okay? I regularly do this in a group, and then we share all the answers on the flip chart. And there's a wide range of answers, and it can be from maybe he didn't see me, or strange, I'm sure he saw me. Did I do something wrong? Is this why he or she didn't react? Or who the hell does he think he is? So it can be anything, really anything. And then when you see the line, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? And where are you feeling it? We see a big connection between what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So usually people who think, did I do something wrong? Experience this feeling of sadness or possibly guilt or shame. People who think, who the hell does he think he is, might be experiencing anger. And this is actually what I would like to talk about. Because I don't know if you know, but a situation, walking down the street, meeting somebody who doesn't react, plus your interpretation, he saw it, he didn't see it, blah, 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 blah. That's what's giving you the emotion. Now, just imagine, maybe your interpretation is wrong. Maybe you are thinking, who the hell does he think he is? And maybe he honestly didn't see you. Maybe he was just all caught up in his thoughts, or maybe forgot his glasses, or maybe I have changed and the person didn't recognize me. So there could be so many reasons. And just imagine me being totally upset with his behavior when my interpretation was completely wrong. Okay, this is a story. And it brings me back to an experience I had in my first months of trainer. It was October, November, I think, this specific event, 2000, so a while ago. and I was giving a course in French, Motivation, for the first time. I was a bit nervous for three reasons. I was a bit nervous because I hadn't been a trainer for a long time. It was in French, and I didn't feel so comfortable in French. And it was the first time I gave the course. So especially if you haven't got a lot of experience, this can be a bit scary. So I'm giving the course. Nice hotel, U-shape of people in front of me. And there's this lady in the audience who all day long, whenever I say something, she goes, "Oh, what do you do about this? Oh, what about that? And and I could actually see the looks on people's faces like, oh my God, who's she? A bit scared of her. And I have to admit, I was also a little bit intimidated by her. And I could see myself going and hide behind my desk in front of the room. And I was just trying to get through the day, not being too intimidated by the lady. Now, it was a 2-day course, so that night I was in my hotel room. And I was thinking, oh my God, she's not liking it. I have to change it. This is not working. So all evening, I tried to work on that course. I tried to change it. But that's very difficult if you give a course for the very first time and you don't have the experience. I mean, just try it. But anyway, I worked on it. All night long, I didn't sleep very well. I had nightmares. The lady kept on visiting me in my dreams. And in the morning, I went back to the room. It was this very nice room in a nice hotel, I told you already. And so there was this buffet in one side of the room with coffee, tea, croissants, fresh fruit salad, like the whole shebang. And I'm having a coffee. Well, I'm actually pouring the coffee. And who walks in? The lady. And nobody else has arrived. So I'm a little bit nervous, like, oh my God. What is she going to say? What is she going to do? There's no witnesses. So I'm holding on to the table for some support. And she comes closer and she says, "This is the best course I ever had." And I was so happy I was holding the table for support because I was like in total shock. What? She liked it? So basically, my interpretation of the situation had been wrong. And because of this interpretation of the situation, I had a very not so nice, hi, William. I have had a not so nice evening. I had an awful night, all because of my misinterpretation. A little while later, I come into a shop and I see a little frame, which I bought immediately. I'll share it with you. Can you see it? Oops. Don't believe everything you think. And I thought this was spot on. I bought it and it's hanging in my office in front of me. And basically, it reminds me that maybe I am making the wrong interpretation, and because of this, my feeling is totally off. So my tip to you, whenever you're feeling stressed, angry, sad, whatever, you don't have to do it with happy because happy is fine. Keep on being happy. But whenever you're feeling stressed or whatever, ask yourself, what am I thinking? And then the next question is this true? Am I sure? Could this be a misinterpretation? Because you don't want to be stressed for nothing, do you? Or angry or whatever. So if you do see it's your beliefs that are hindering you, have a look at cognitive restructuring from last week, because it can help you see things into perspective. And apart from that, I wish you a wonderful weekend. If you haven't liked or followed the page yet, please do so that you know whenever I come for my next Facebook Live. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Bye, William.